Hello everyone, welcome back to the Maker Mike channel. Today we deal with a very common kitchen problem. A kitchen knife turns dull over time. Cutting paper leaves torn edges. Trying to slice a watermelon feels difficult and unsafe. This video shows a clear and practical way to sharpen a knife at home. No expensive tools, no complicated setup. Just steady steps you can follow on your own workbench. Start by place the sharpening stone on the table and try freehand sharpening. Very quickly, the angle feels unstable. The hand shifts. The edge does not stay consistent. An uneven angle leads to poor results. So a stable guide becomes necessary. Take a rectangular wooden board and place it flat on the bench, on one long side. Mark two close lines where the knife spine will rest later. On the opposite side, mark positions for drilling holes that line up with a small L-shaped steel bar. Drill 4 holes at the marked points with steady pressure. Insert 2 washers into the holes meant to hold the knife spine. Thread screws lightly so adjustments stay possible. Cut a short piece of plastic zip tie and place it beside one washer to balance pressure. Tighten the screws until the spine sits firm but not crushed. Let me know your state in the comments. It's always great to see how many DIY folks are out there. On the opposite side of the board, position the L-shaped steel bar in the center and secure it with screws. This bar acts as a guide rail for angle control. Next, prepare the sharpening stone. Clamp the stone upright in a vise so it stands steady and does not move. Mark the center of the stone face. Drill a straight hole through the marked point. Keep the drill steady and let the bit do the work. Now prepare the welding rod. Insert the rod into a drill chuck and spin it slowly. Use pliers to strip away the flux coating from the rod. Expose the solid metal core underneath. This metal rod will serve as a sliding arm for angle control. Insert the welding rod into the drilled hole in the stone. Use welding flux dust mixed with super glue to lock it in place. Let it set fully. Slow the process down so the welding rod bonds firmly inside the sharpening stone. This step matters more than speed. Add small amounts of welding flux dust and super glue in stages instead of all at once. Let each layer settle before adding more. A tight bond keeps the rod stable during sharpening and prevents movement that could ruin the angle and damage the stone. Bend the free end of the rod downward at a right angle. This bend allows the rod to slide smoothly through the hole in the L-shaped steel bar. Bring the knife back to the setup. Clamp the knife spine into the 2 screws on the wooden board. Tighten until the blade stays stable and straight. Slide the welding rod through the hole on the steel bar. Open a phone angle measuring app and check the angle between the blade and the stone. Adjust the rod position until the angle falls between 18 and 25 degrees. This range works well for most kitchen knives. Spray water onto the sharpening stone. Hold the stone and move it along the blade edge with steady motion. Keep pressure even and let the guide control the angle. Continue until the edge starts to feel smoother. Spray more water as needed to keep the surface clean and cool. Flip the knife and repeat the same process on the other side. Keep the same angle setting. Work slowly and evenly. After finishing both sides, wipe the blade clean and inspect the edge. The bevel now looks consistent and even. Apply strong 3M tape across the surface of the wooden board and press it down firmly so it holds tight. Place the leather strip onto the tape and smooth it with your hand to remove any air gaps. The leather needs full contact so it stays flat during use. Spread polishing compound evenly across the leather surface. Use a small amount and cover the full area. Draw the knife edge across the leather with light, controlled strokes. Keep the motion steady and follow the length of the blade. This step straightens the fine edge and removes tiny burrs left from sharpening. Repeat several passes on each side until the edge feels smooth and responsive. This method restores a dull kitchen knife using basic materials and careful setup. Stable angles and steady movement make the difference. If this guide helped you, press like and subscribe for more practical DIY projects you can use at home. Leave a comment and share what tool you want to restore next.